So let's spend a minute here with Casey Bullen of Hanghold Capital Management. And Casey, if your employer does not have, say, a 401k plan for you, there is a plan that the president mentioned called the MyRA that you can take advantage of. I'm not sure how many people are. Let's walk through it real quick. How does the MyRA work?
Well, the MyRA came about from the State of the Union back in January 2014. They've been working with about 60 employers in a pilot phase since December 2014, and it works very similar to a Roth IRA. So an employer can fill out paperwork, have money come directly out of your paycheck, and allow it to be contributed, very similar to Roth IRA rules, where you can save about $5,500 a year or $6,500 if you're over age 50.
And when you take it out upon retirement, you're taking it out tax-free, right?
That's correct. So it's going to be tax-free, and you do have access to the money at any point in time. Again, similar to Roth IRA rules, you're always allowed to take principal out. The idea here is that the account is targeted at millions of low- and middle-income Americans who don't have access to employer-sponsored retirement plans. So that's about half of all full-time workers and about 75% of part-time workers.
So do we know in this pilot program how many people have taken advantage of it?
That's a good question. It's just brand new that outside the pilot where it's just now available. So I think we're going to get a better indication 6 months, a year from now, really how successful this is going to be, because you have one investment option in the plan. It's a form of a government security, very similar if people have invested in. It's called the Thrift Savings Plan. There's something called the G Fund, and last year the account earned about 2%. So it's not going to be a high return, but at least you can't lose any money in this particular account.
Well, yeah, you're paying for the security, I guess.
Yeah, and once you accumulate $15,000, you have to transfer the account to another financial institution, to a Roth IRA at that point in time. I think the idea of the account is kind of like a starter account to get people to start saving for retirement, because there's just such a high percentage of the population who are not saving. But I think the question you asked is a good one. It's really going to be, how successful is this? We look 6 to 12 months down the road. I think you need to offer more investment options, I think, really to probably generate better interest.
Yeah, there is no company match. There's really nothing stopping an employer from making this available to you, so why not?
That's right. So it's easy. It's a very simple form for the employer to fill out and get it set up where it can come out of payroll. If somebody wants to set it up where it comes out of their bank account, it can be done that way as well.
All right. Appreciate that, Casey. We have Sloaney coming up in about 10 minutes. 700 WLW.